Hello, everyone, and welcome to my review of a TED Talk on the future of storytelling. The speaker takes us on a journey from ancient cave paintings all the way to interactive, technology driven stories shaped by VR, AR, and AI. It's a talk about how we tell stories, how we consume them, and how technology is quietly reshaping both sides of that relationship. The talk begins with a very relatable question. What is your favorite story? The speaker uses this question to remind us that storytelling has always been part of human life, long before reading and writing. She walks through a visual timeline from cavemen drawing on walls to elaborate stories in ancient Egypt to Shakespeare and even Steve Jobs crafting keynotes like miniature performances. The point she makes is that although the tools changed, the heart of storytelling stayed the same. But then she shifts to modern times where technology has changed not the story itself, but the way we experience it. For centuries, storytelling was passive. We sat, watched, and listened. The creator controlled everything: the lighting, pacing, camera shots, and plot. And we followed along. But digital technology introduced non-linear storytelling. Suddenly, we don't start all at the same beginning. We jump in and out across platforms, watching part of a show on the TV, finishing it on a phone, checking recaps on social media. And with immersive experiences like secret cinema or VR add-ons, viewers are no longer just observers. We are also the participants. She then illustrates a big problem of our time: distracted viewing. The idea that we watch something for 50 minutes, then immediately check Twitter, Instagram, or WhatsApp, back to the show, then online shopping. And because content is everywhere, it no longer feels like an event. The wow factor is gone. Then the talk moves into the biggest shift: interactive storytelling. Platforms like Netflix are already experimenting with episodes where viewers can choose what happens. But she explains the hidden sides of this: the immense workload behind a branching narrative. And by that, we mean what might be on a 1 hour episode could turn into 600 minutes of footage because every viewer choice creates new storyline paths. That means more scripts, more actors, more effects, more editing, and just more of everything. And finally, the speaker raises a critical question: if every choice we make is recorded as data, how much control will companies like Netflix or Disney have over storytelling? Could algorithms eventually decide what stories we see? What I really liked about this talk is how grounded it feels. Instead of diving into futuristic predictions, the speaker builds an argument step by step using things we already experience daily, like scrolling on our phones, binge watching on multiple devices, wanting both choice and convenience. Her storytelling techniques are simple but powerful: nostalgia, relatable humor, and contrast. She places Shakespeare and Steve Jobs in the same line of storytelling evolution, which surprisingly works. And her examples of branching narrative complexity make a potentially technical idea accessible. What stands out the most is her balanced perspective. Technology is exciting, but it isn't automatically better. Interactive storytelling isn't just a cool gimmick, it's a massive artistic and financial challenge. And she also points out the risk of living in algorithmic echo chambers, where content is tailored so specifically that creativity narrows instead of expands. For me personally, this talk made me think about how these technologies could influence my own field. Like in my profession, interactive and immersive technologies could completely transform how we teach, present, and communicate ideas. And instead of traditional linear explanations, VR or AR could allow people to experience information more actively, By that I mean, for example, stepping inside a scenario, exploring multiple outcomes, or choosing a path based on their interests. AI could help personalize learning or storytelling so each person gets the version that fits their pace and curiosity. At the same time, like the speaker mentions, this brings responsibilities, like making sure technology enhances creativity rather than replaces it, and ensuring user data isn't over collected or misused. But overall, her talk made me more optimistic. It shows that storytelling isn't dying, it's expanding. And as future professionals, we have a chance to shape storytelling tools instead of just reacting to them. To sum up, the TED Talk gives a thoughtful, honest look at the future of storytelling. It celebrates technology, but also warns us to use it wisely. And it reminds us that whether we're using cave drawings or VR headsets, the purpose of a story is the same: to share human experiences in ways that connect us.